Number 23, Sebastian Bartlett. Number 31, Cage Anderson. Number 55, Isaac Duvall. And number 62, Carter Cheek. Captains for your Panthers are seniors. Number 11, Robert Howe. Number 15, Tristan Fellows. And 32, Camden Norberg.
We're going to turn him up, our commercial.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's better. Yeah.
How's the kids? Feeling better? A little bit.
Panthers have won the toss. They elect to receive. Atkins will defend the south end zone.
Yeah, since they first put internet in. Yeah. Afraid.
All right, Red Devil fans, we are in Yellville, Arkansas tonight for conference action between your Atkins Red Devils and the Yellville-Summit Panthers. I'm Shane Martin, man who calls all your Red Devil action. I'm joined here with my broadcast partner, Scott Warren. And Scott, we will travel anywhere to cover a football game. I've come to that conclusion.
We've traveled some miles this year, Shane, and we're going to travel a few more next year too as we remain at this conference for another season. But like you said, it's good to travel anywhere to be able to cover Red Devil football.
Scott, Atkins and Yellville, they've not met since 2017, and the Red Devils took two that year from Yellville, beat them in the regular season, then got them in the first round of the state playoffs. And then the year before that, Atkins came up here for a game. Tornadoes, warnings, sirens, everything knocked it out, and they had to cancel that game. So it's been 5 years since we've seen the Panthers.
Yeah, and this is a game that Yellville comes in 4-4 on the season, 0-4 in the conference. Red Devils, of course, 0-8, 0-4 in the conference. This is a conference game. Both teams looking for that first conference win, and this would be a great time for Atkins to notch that first win.
Scott, last week at Quitman, we lost. We fell 38-6. But like we've been seeing positives build up a lot in these recent games, and we saw the offense move the ball up and down the field, had 3 good drives, but had that, shoot yourself in the foot play where you had an interception return and then you had 2 sacks.
Yeah, just big plays like that, big negative plays kind of take the wind out of your sails. And like you said, the Red Devil offense was moving the ball really well, just not able to finish those drives and turn them into points. And hopefully tonight the Red Devils can get off to a fast start.
Scott, we've got we look across the field there. There's more dressed out tonight. Coach Porter was excited. The 9th grade has now, moved up, and the sideline feels full.
You've got more numbers, which is something we've been lamenting all year long, is our lack of numbers, and the depth should help the Red Devils tonight.
So we do have Kenny Rivas, who's going to kick off for the Red Devils. He is a 9th grader. Kenny does a great job kicking, and here we go.
They're underway.
And it's going to be taken on the 15-yard line.
16-yard line. Panthers with some
and he is going to get all the way across the 45-yard line.
Great return to start the ball game.
Tackle made by Dawson Killer.
On the return for the Panthers.
That was Nick Vector on the
Panthers at the 47-yard line.
Just underway here in this one.
So 1st and 10 now for the Panthers on their own 47-yard line.
Winning ways here tonight. They come into tonight's ball game with a 4-4 overall record. Full house backfield for the Panthers.
This is Hal, and Hal hands off over the left side.
Eli Girth, the ball carrier.
That is going to be Landon Seaton and Carter Cheek on the stop.
It's Eli Girth for Yellville-Summit on the carry there.
They're going to give him 4. It'll make it second and
Made by Carter
6.
Cheek. 4-yard gain on the play. Makes
On
it
the Red
second
Devil
down and
49-yard
6
line.
At the Atkins 49.
So after a 4-yard gain, it'll bring up second down and 6 for the Panthers. Hal Anderson is in the backfield.
Hal is your quarterback.
I got to get over here and walk down the sideline. Hurry. Sneak off the
Hal.
sideline there.
And it's going to be a handoff over the right side, and
Landon Kiter on the
that's going to
carry.
be Sebastian Bartlett on the stop, along with Connor Norman.
Sebastian Bartlett. Connor Norman in on the tackle.
Kiter on the carry for
Gain of 2 brings up third down and 3 at the
It'll be
47-yard line.
third down and 3 now for the Panthers on the Red Devil 47-yard line. And here's the handoff, and it's going to be first and 10 for the Panthers as Connor Norman and Landon Seaton make the stop.
Isaac Duval.
And that's Girth on the carry.
Landon Seaton in on the tackle. First down, Panthers at the 42-yard line.
So first and 10 for the Panthers on this opening drive. And they're going to be on the Red Devil 42-yard line. Howell is your quarterback. Full house backfield. And it's going to be a handoff, and that is number 34 on the carry, Seaton, along with Hayden Duval and Jackson Phillips, and that was
Kiter again on the carry.
Kiter.
7-yard gain makes it second down and 3 at the 35.
So they're going to give him 7 right there and make it second and 3.
We're going to see a lot of different ball carriers for Yellville tonight. We're talking
learned
with the
that.
broadcasters up here before the game, and they said it's kind of a running back by committee operation here.
And here's the handoff, and that's Kiter again, and Seaton is right there on top of him with
Landon
Norman
Kiter on the carry.
for that, and he was helped with Jaden Martin.
Landon Seaton in
Several
on the
Red
tackle.
Devils in on that tackle. Like you said,
Gain
Seaton
of 2
was the
makes
one
it
who
third down and
initially made
1
the play.
at the 33.
So, Scott, here we go, third, and as our buddy Shane Crawford would say, 0.
Third and 0.
So Hal's underneath, full house backfield, and it's going to be handoff, and that's Girth. Girth's got yardage, and he's going to have the first down as he was finally brought down by Hayden Duval. No, I'm sorry, that's Sebastian Bartlett. So it's first and 10 now for the Panthers.
Duval in on the tackle.
Yellville has
First
converted
down,
2 third
Panthers
downs
at the
on this
19-yard
drive
line.
so far. Now they have the ball sitting just inside the 20-yard line.
Just about the most effective drive we've seen from the Yellville-Summit here in a few weeks. Moving the ball down the field.
So Hal underneath center, full house backfield again.
Full house backfield.
And Hal's going to quarterback keep, but he's not. He may get a yard or two out there as he
Landon
squirted
Kiter on
through
the
there.
carry.
Sims and Seaton were right there on the carry, on the stop.
Landon Seaton
Good
and
job
Lucas
by the Red Devil
Sims make
defense
the tackle.
diagnosing that one and getting in early.
Gain of 2 will make
Could
it
have had
second
Hal
down
for a loss
and
right
8
there, but he
at the
kind of
17.
squirted through him.
Just a minimal gain, a couple of yards there to make it second long.
Checks back in at the quarterback position.
Scott, this is, I haven't seen this kind of offense in a while. It is a 3 plays and a cloud of dust.
It's a throwback,
Yeah.
for sure.
Here's Hal, and it's going to be Girth. Girth going over the left side. Great defensive play
Eli
right
Girth
there.
on the carry.
As let me see who was that. Was Jaden Martin.
Jaden Martin on the bottom of the
Yeah.
pile. Yeah, good play by Jaden.
Tackle
So
made
Scott,
by
here you
Jaden
go.
Martin.
This is a third down that you need right
Gain of a
here.
yard
I
makes
mean,
it third down and 7
Previous third down was
at the
third and
16-yard
0,
line.
Right.
as Shane would say, and third and 2 before that. So Yellville has converted short third downs. Now they're faced with a little bit of a longer third down, 3rd and 7 situation. Time for the Red Devil defense to pin their ears back and get a stop here.
So here we go. Third down. They're trying to hard count. Nobody jumped. And here's Hal. Hal hands off, and that's great defense right there. Landon Seaton filled the
Brandon
hole.
Kiter on the carry.
Landon Seaton along with Drake Reinhardt.
From the Atkins.
Tackle made by
Duval shot in
Landon
there,
Seaton.
too, to disrupt
That was
things.
Kiter on the carry. So here we go. Scott, 4th down and 6.
4th down and 6 at the 15-yard line.
You know they're going to go.
Yeah, big play for the Red Devil defense. Got a good stop there on 3rd down. Now you got to do it on 4th down as well.
So we're halfway through this quarter, as it's been a very methodical opening drive here for the Panthers. And 4th and 6 here on the 15. Big defensive play right now. Make it stand.
Play clock winding down.
Here's Howard. He's going to fake it, and he throws it out in the flat, and it's caught. And it is touchdown Panthers. You got to give credit, Scott. We do. Do we have
a flag on the play?
We have a flag. We've got a flag. It's on us.
The official is coming over to talk to the Yellville coach, so it is going to be on the Red Devils.
Touchdown is good. Personal foul.
Roughing the pass.
Wow.
Penalty marker on the play is roughing the passer against Atkins. That penalty will be enforced on the kickoff.
Scott, you got to give credit to the Panthers. That was a pretty good play call after you run.
Right, you kind of get the defense looking for that run, and you roll out.
Had a little naked bootleg right there.
Bootleg, create a little bit of time, and complete the pass for the touchdown.
And here's the 2-point conversion.
That 2-point conversion is good
and it
Eli
is good.
Girth.
So it is 8-0 now, Panthers over the Red Devils. With that, we'll take a 30-second break. You're listening to Red Devil Football on 99.3 The Eagle. All right, Red Devil fans, back here at Yellville. Yellville, a very, very methodical opening drive. Took over 6 minutes. Well, a little less than 6 minutes off the clock. And they punch it in on a nice 4th down play, bootleg pass, and get the 2-point conversion. So here's the kick. And it's going to be taken by Bartlett.
Picked up by Atkins.
Bartlett on the return.
Sebastian Bartlett on the return. Red Devils have good field position here, starting out on their own
38-yard line.
37-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Yellville came out with a good opening drive. Now the Red Devils have to answer that and with a drive of their own here to start the game and hopefully get on the board and keep this thing close early.
So here we go, shotgun formation. It is Jaden Martin under your quarterback. Hayden Duval's in the backfield with him. Oh, my word. Snap is over the head, and Jaden it's going to be recovered by the Panthers.
Snap over the quarterback head, recovered by the Panthers.
So the snap goes over Jaden Martin's head, and this is a disastrous start.
It is. Probably the worst thing that could happen right out of the gate for the Red Devils. Mishandle the first snap of your first offensive possession, and now you give Yellville the ball deep in your own territory, just outside the 10-yard line.
Here's Hal. Hal hands it off, and
Eli
that
Girth,
is
the ball carrier.
Eli Girth on the carry.
Carter Cheek with the tackle there.
So a gain of about 4 will make it 2nd and 6. Fans, we do apologize if the camera gets caught behind every once in a while. We are multitasking up here tonight. Our cameraman is down sick this week, and we wish him the best, Jude. I hope you get better. And so me and Scott are taking on all of the tasks tonight. Here's the pitch out.
Landon Kyler on the carry.
That is Landon Seaton on the stop. And that was Kyler on the carry. Landon Kyler.
It's going to bring up 3rd down and 2 at the 4-yard line.
So now we have John Davis has checked in for the Red Devil D.
John's been a huge contributor for the Red Devil defense on the junior high team and getting his first action in high school.
And here goes Girth, and Girth takes it in for the touchdown.
Eli Girth on the carry.
So, Scott, just like that, we find ourselves down 14-0.
And this is familiar territory. We've been through this every game this season, getting in early.
You hate to see that first snap.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just not the start that you wanted.
No, really, before you've run a single play, you're down at this point 14-0 and with the conversion pending.
So here's the 2-point conversion, and it's going to be the Wildcat, and it's going to be no good as he falls and stumbles. Kyler. So our score is now 14-0 Panthers over the Red Devils. With that, we'll take a 30-second break. You're listening to Red Devil Football on 99.3 The Eagle.
Drake Reinhardt, Sebastian Bartlett, and Hayden Duval back to receive for Atkins.
We are back here at Yellville. It was caught in the days right there for a second.
It's not the flashing lights this time.
No, it's not.
Yellville-Summit on top.
And we've got it teed up. Yellville does, and it's going to be a kick, and it's going to go out of bounds. Red Devils will have great field position.
Kick will go out of bounds at the 39-yard line.
To start their second drive. Panthers score on their opening drive.
So the Red Devils are looking at good field position right here and should have it on
1st and 10, Atkins at the 44-yard line.
44-yard line.
So it's a 5-yard penalty from where the ball goes out of bounds.
Now,
Atkins will have it
got to
just
keep
shy
the
of
snap
the
down.
45-yard line to start.
Yeah, just settle down here and just run the offense and get some things going and see what happens. Good field position to start this second drive.
Here's Jaden Martin. Martin, handoff, and that is Hayden Duval. And Duval's going to get maybe a yard right there.
Hayden Duval on the carry. Nick Veter makes the tackle for the Panthers.
As Denver Layton makes the
Gain
stop.
of 1 makes it 2nd down and 9 at the 45.
So they're going to give him 1, and it'll make it 2nd and 9. Martin in shotgun formation. He's going to have Phillips and Reinhardt to his left, Sims to the right, and it's going to be a handoff to Duval. And Duval
Hayden Duval again, the ball carrier.
is going to get a couple.
Denver Layton makes the stop for the Panthers.
Denver Layton makes the stop for the Panthers, and
Ball
Red
spotted at the
Devils are
48-yard
facing
line. 3rd down and
3rd
6.
and about 6. Well, we really need to answer right here, Scott.
Yeah, you feel like at this point if you can score, you're in the game. You're staying in the game at this point, and with a disastrous start, that's exactly what the Red Devils need. Just put points on the board here and stay in this one.
Empty backfield, and it's going to be Martin on the quarterback keeper. Martin is churning ahead. Scott, from where we're standing, he's going to be about a yard short.
Yeah, he looks like he's going to be just short.
Bryson Armour makes the stop for the Panthers.
But a good run there by Jaden. Lowered his shoulder.
It'll be 4th and 1
Carried a
at
couple
the
of
Panther
defenders.
47.
So 4th and 1, Scott. We're on the Panthers 47. Martin. And got the jump. Yes, he got the jump right there. That's big. It gives the Red Devils a first down. Fresh set of downs here.
Offsides against the Panthers. 5-yard penalty Move the ball to the 42-yard line.
So
First
first
down,
and 10
Atkins.
on the Panther 42-yard line.
Shotgun formation, one back in the backfield. 3 wide to the near side, 1 to the far side. See if a Panthers
Now Hayden Duval splits out. Empty backfield now for Martin. Martin looks, and he fires the go route down the sideline, and it goes incomplete as he was trying to hit Duval.
Martin's pass incomplete. Duval, the intended receiver.
Duval was going kind of on the inside, and then
The pass
They
was
second down
going
and
to
10
the
at the
boundary over
42-yard
there.
line.
And just a little bit of miscommunication, misunderstanding on that. Incompletion makes it second 10.
so Martin is going to have an empty backfield. He's got trips to the right. Reinhardt's split out to the left. It's going to be the quarterback keeper. Martin looking for a lane. Martin spin move, and Martin gets close to the 35. They're going to mark him down at the 36. Martin has gotten really good with that quarterback keeping run up the middle now.
6-yard gain. It's going to be
he's not afraid of
4
contact.
at the 36-yard line.
He's a big physical quarterback and puts that shoulder down and drives right into the defense. And that time he was able to pick up about 4 yards.
We've seen him take some licks this year.
He hasn't. He just pops right back up.
So here's Martin. Oh, no, it's a high snap again. And Martin's going to fall on it this time.
Snap back to the 42-yard line.
So the Red Devils are going to lose a lot right here as it goes to 4th down now.
Fourth down and 26 at the 42.
You go from 3rd and 4 to 4th and 26.
And we saw this last week.
Yeah.
It was this kind of, this stuff right here. You had that drive going, and it takes that one disastrous play.
Yeah, and it just takes you out of your rhythm on your the drive that you have going, and now it puts you in a 4th and forever situation.
So now we're going to have timeout, Red Devils. With that, we'll take a break. You're listening to Red Devil Football on 99.3 The Eagle. Back. Here in the first quarter, it is 14-0 for the Red Devils, and it's just been that look like you have something going good, and then here's the high snap, or you just want these kids just to be able to overcome.
Yeah, and we've had a lot of that, like you said, Shane. Just high snaps, taking long sacks at inopportune times, and you feel like these kids, if they could just get one of these things to go their way, one break, it would change so much for them.
I mean, one break, that's all we need. Why can't we have the other team have a high snap or something? And here we go.
Ball's overthrown
and his pass is intercepted. And he's going to have territory.
Martin's pass
So we've got a flag on the play.
There is a penalty marker down.
During the return, I didn't see anything that would indicate that the flag came before the pass. But this is probably going to back the Panthers up at least 10 yards.
This is probably, blocking the back or something on the return.
That's what it looks like. They are marching the ball back. So it's going to go against Yellville. And it looks like a crackback block.
The crackback block.
Personal foul against the Panthers.
So that's going to take them back
Marks the ball
just
back
about
to the
to midfield.
49-yard line. First and 10, Panthers.
That 4th down play, Shane, almost looked like a designed, a punt with your arm. Kind of a long interception where you put the defense back there and make them do something with it, and they did.
Here's Cantrell. Cantrell hands it off, and this is
Landon Kiter on the carry.
Kiter on the carry, and Landon Seaton along with Sims on the stop, Lucas Sims. And that's going to bring up 2nd and 7.
Lucas Sims make the tackle.
We're under a minute here in the first quarter. It's 14-0 Panthers.
The last few games is, this second down, we've been seeing 2nd and 12, 2nd and 13, 2nd and 14.
So 2nd and 7 here on the Red Devil 47. Cantrell Hands it all. No, he fakes it, and he's got a man wide open, and it is complete. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line.
Howell's pass complete to number 44, Landon Peter.
Landon Veeder on that reception, and he was wide open.
He was wide open, and
Not
I
got about
think,
about the
I
6-yard
think what we
line.
could
First and
say he
goal,
did after he caught
Panthers.
the ball was he rumbled. He was a big man with the ball, but he knew what to do with it.
Nobody picked
So it is first and goal on the 6 now with 31 seconds left. Howell hits him wide open, and Howell's done a good job on his bootlegs here tonight. And here's Girth trying to get across, and he's not going to get in. Red Devils hold him up inside the 3 there, about the 2.
Yeah, Jaden Martin on the bottom of that, but Sebastian Bartlett came in and stood Girth up and kept him from coming in to make the touchdown.
Second and goal for the Panthers.
So it will be second and
About
goal
the 2-yard line.
on the 2. And that's going to bring an end to the first quarter here in Yellville. It is Yellville 14, your Atkins Red Devils 0. We're going to take
the end of the first
a
quarter,
1-minute break.
Panthers
We'll be right
14,
back with
Red
second quarter
Devils
action.
nothing.
You're listening to Red Devil Football on 99.3. All right, Red Devil fans, back here at Yellville as we get ready to start second quarter action, and it is the Panthers 14, Red Devils 0, and the Panthers are knocking on the door here again with a second and goal on the 2. It's got that end zone's got kind of goes uphill.
It does go uphill, especially on this near side over here.
Kind of like Houston Astros Stadium. All right, here's Howell, full house backfield.
Power I formation.
And he hands it off.
Kiter
over
on
the
the
left
carry.
side. And there is Jaden Martin along with Carter Cheek and Connor Norman.
Jaden Martin and Connor Norman in on the tackle.
So now we have 3rd and 2. And Scott,
Third and goal
what play
at
you're
about
going
the
to have
1-yard
to look
line.
at is the perfect situation for a naked bootleg again.
Yeah, they've used that at just the right time tonight, and it's been successful.
Here's Howell. And Howell hands it off, and it is touchdown
Touchdown,
Panthers.
Panthers.
Kiter takes it
Landon
in.
Kiter on the carry.
Kiter takes it in from 2 yards out. It is now 20-0 with the 2-point conversion coming up.
We go for 2 now. We're just underway here in the second quarter. Panthers looking good here in the first half. They managed to score all 3 times they had the ball.
Here's Howell. Howell, pitch out.
Take the pitch. Looking for some room.
And the 2-point conversion is
The
good.
2-point
Kiter gets
conversion
in.
is good.
So it is now 22-0 Panthers over your Red Devils. We'll take a 30-second break. You're listening to Red Devil Football on 99.3.
Shannon Norberg.
All right, Red Devil fans, we are back here at Yellville. 22-0 now, Panthers.
Atkins, number 6, Drake Reinhardt. 23, Sebastian Bartlett. And 25, Hayden Duval.
Norberg has it teed up for the Panthers. Red Devils have 3 deep.
Reinhardt, Duval, and Bartlett back deep.
And here's Norberg's kick, and it's going to be a little pooch to the side. And that is taken by Jackson Phillips, and Jackson's going to get forward progress to about the 40.
Jackson Phillips on the return.
So again, good field position for the Red Devils
Can't
to
fault
start
that
this
tonight.
drive. Yeah, we've seen games this year where we've been pinned way back.
Well,
First and 10,
Quitman,
Atkins
we
at the
live
40-yard
back
line.
here.
Right, and still move the ball really well. This time
tackle
that's
made
not
by
been the
Caden
case. We
Ortega.
started with good field position. We just haven't been able to do a whole lot with it.
So Jaden Martin has trips to the left. Sims is split out to the right. Shotgun, and here's the snap. Jaden rolling straight back. Jaden's being pressured, and he dumps it off, and it's complete to Duval. And Duval gets pretty good yardage right there as Jaden did a good job getting rid of it.
Yeah, it looked like he wanted to go to Lucas Sims initially, but he got knocked off his route out of bounds over here to the Yellville bench and was not even in the pattern anymore. And so Jaden just dumped it off to Hayden, and Hayden did what he could with it, able to pick up about 6-7 yards to make it 2nd and 3.
So empty backfield again for Jaden. He's got trips to the right. Reinhardt split out to the left. And here it is, Jaden, quarterback keeper. Jaden's got some yardage. Jaden bouncing it outside. And Jaden is going to get in Panther territory inside the 35. Nice run by the quarterback.
Yeah, good run by Jaden. Good blocking by the left side of that Red Devil offensive line to give him some room to work.
First down, Atkins at the
He was able to bounce it
35-yard
outside
line.
and pick up even more yardage.
So here we go again, Scott. You know, I don't know if we got a finger cross or something, you know, for that. We don't want that disaster play.
We need to do something here. We're
Stand on
moving the
one
ball,
foot
yeah.
or something. Here it is. Handoff. Hayden Duval. Hayden is pushing forward. They're trying to give him a couple there. And I see where the side judge is. He's going to get one out of it.
Not a lot of room.
Yeah, short gain, but you know, with those negative plays we've had, we'll take that. We'll take a gain.
Shannon Norberg in on the tackle. Gain of 2 makes it 2nd down and 8 at the 33-yard line.
So they give him 2 on it. So it'll be 2nd and 8. 9.5 left here in the first half. Red Devils trail 22-0. Empty backfield again. And here goes Jaden. Jaden fires across, and it's complete to Jackson Phillips. And Jackson's going to be close to the first down and should have it.
Braden
Yeah, where they've got him
makes the start for
spotted,
the
I think
Panthers.
that's going to be a first down. But I want to give credit to Jackson Phillips. We've been talking about Jaden Martin not being afraid to put his shoulder into somebody and gain a couple of extra
First
yards.
down, Atkins
That's exactly
at the
what Phillips did on
25-yard
that
line.
play.
Yeah.
So Atkins starting to find a little something in the pass.
So here we go. We're getting close to that red zone.
Kind of ran a little drag route.
Empty backfield again
Get lost in traffic.
for Martin. He's got trips to the right.
Shotgun formation.
And Martin on the quarterback keeper. Martin going to get about
Jaden
5,
Martin
6
in on
right
the
there.
carry.
You know, good run again.
Yeah, there's room up the middle when Jaden, takes the snap
Brandon
and he
Norberg
puts
makes the tackle.
his head down and starts to run. He's got room right
Gain
up
of
the middle.
6, 2nd down and 4.
Those big guys in the center of that Red Devil
Ball
offensive
spotted
line are making some
18-yard line.
holes.
So the offensive line trying to assert themselves right here. And now we've got trips to the left, and Sims is out here to the right by himself. And we're going to have timeout Yellville as Coach Crane wants to talk about it. So with that, we'll take a 30-second break. You're listening to Red Devil Football on 99.3 The Eagle. Back All right, Red Devil fans, we're back here at Yellville. 8:28 left in the first half, and the score's 22-0. Panthers over your Red Devils, but good drive going right here, Scott, as we are now in the red zone. And, you know, I don't know what we got to do, stand on one legs, spin around 3 times or something, just to keep that disaster play away.
Yeah, this drive is looking good, and I hesitate to say that.
I know.
But, boy, it sure would be nice if the Red Devils could finish this with some points.
And here's Martin going up the middle again. The first down right there as, man, our Red Devil offensive line has asserted themselves right here on this drive.
Yeah, the last several times that Jaden has made that decision to run, of course, I know it's not just his decision, it's a play call, but the last few times he's done that, he's had nobody to touch him until he gets to that second level of the Yellville defense.
Scott, that's Cade Bartlett in there centering right now for the Red Devils.
It is, yeah. Cade is a freshman who's moved up and handling the snapping duties now.
And here's Duval. Duval bouncing it outside. Duval gets inside the 5. Great run by Hayden Duval to get that extra yard or 2. But going back real quick right there, we've got Cade Bartlett in there, 9th grader, doing a great job opening up holes. Carter Cheek, Connor Norman, that inside right there.
Yeah, those 3 guys have been paving the way for the runs up the middle for the Red Devils, and that's been successful on this drive.
Second and goal on the 4-yard line for the Red Devils. And it's going to be a quarterback keeper. Whoa, we got flags.
Going to be offsides on Yellville.
Penalty before the snap.
It is against the Panthers. Break for the Red Devils.
So
half the distance to the goal.
Half the distance to the goal. It'll be second and goal at the 1.
So second and goal at the 1 for the Red Devils. 7:14 left here in the first half. Red Devils knocking on the door here. Martin, empty backfield, and here's the snap. Martin spins, touchdown Red Devils. Jaden Martin taking it in.
That one's going to come back. I think we're going to get called for a hold there.
We've got a flag on the play.
Yellville had a linebacker come up, shoot the gap, and I think one of the Red Devils decided his only option to stop him was to tackle him.
Against Atkins, 10-yard penalty.
So we're going to back it up.
Erase
my touchdown call.
You can do it again right here.
I can. I'm ready. 6:57, second and goal now for the Red Devils on the Panther 12. It's going to be an empty backfield for Martin. Sims split out to the right. And here's the reverse, and here's the pass. Crawford passes to Martin. Touchdown, Red Devils. The trick play works. Crawford to Jaden Martin. Touchdown. Cole Crawford is the 9th grade quarterback that has moved up, and we knew that one was in the books, and there it was.
Yeah, when he came out and lined up in the slot over there, I kind of was grinning at you. I don't know if you saw me, but I was wondering if maybe that was what Coach Porter had up his sleeve.
That was a great design play by Atkins and great execution.
So 9th grader Cole Crawford comes in and throws the touchdown pass to the sophomore quarterback, Jaden Martin. Here's 2-point conversion. And Martin's trying to push, and he's not going to get in. So it's not going to be any good. So it's 22-6 now, Panthers over the Red Devils. We'll take a quick break. You're watching and listening to Red Devil Football on 99.3. That's a good play call. Right time. All right, we're back here at Yellville as the Red Devils have got on the board here in the first half with a little trickery. It was 9th grade quarterback Cole Crawford on the reverse, throwing to our senior high quarterback, sophomore Jaden Martin, and they
Taking off for Atkins, number 85,
put
Kenny
the
Rivas.
Red Devils on the board. It's 22-6.
Welcome back to Panther Field. 6:50 left to play here.
Kenny Rivas has it teed up
Yellville-Summit on top, 22
for the Red Devils.
Atkins.
And Red Devils doing a little shift
Go
here.
for the onside kick.
And it's going to be a little pooch kick.
It goes out of bounds.
And it goes out of
Kick will go
bounds.
out of bounds at about the 49-yard line.
Well, boy, that was almost a great design right there.
Yeah, just a little too much on that kick by Kenny Rivas. But, man, if that ball had been if he'd hit it just a little softer, laid it up just a little more, that would have been a huge break for the Red Devils. But as it is, that's going to give Yellville.
First and 10 Panthers at the Atkins
They're going to be
35-yard
inside
line.
Red Devil territory to start this drive.
Scott, this is all indications here. Coach Porter is, we're going to let it all out here
Pulling
tonight.
out all the stops.
Yeah.
Well, that was a well-designed kick there, too. I mean, it was literally off of the fingertips. Atkins, they're trying some stuff in the second quarter.
So it's first and 10 for the Panthers. They have good field position on the Red Devil.
Hey, over here. I got on the sideline. They're walking a guy in on the sideline. Hey, they're walking me. He's never getting inside the number.
He's got some room to run.
And here's the carry
Landon Cotter on a
by
carry.
Cotter.
Jaden Martin makes the tackle for
And-
Atkins.
Jaden Martin and Landon Seaton making the stop.
Well, and I was hearing Coach
Number
Harrelson,
two,
they
makes
walked
it
the guy
second
in
down
on
and
the
8 at
sideline
the
right there.
33.
Never got inside the numbers.
Yeah, he was over here right on the boundary and never got inside the numbers, trying to sneak him on and see if they can catch the Red Devils napping on that.
So here's Hal. And here's Cotter again. Cotter on the carry. And Cotter runs into his own man right there, and it slows him
Landon Cotter on
down.
the carry.
And the Red Devils were able to bring him down.
Tackle made by Landon Seaton.
Seaton on the
First
stop,
down,
but it's first and
Panthers
10 for the
at the
Panthers
34-yard line.
on the Red Devil 34. Scott, you feel like this is a big drive right now for the Red Devil defense. You want to get yourself back in it.
Absolutely. If we could come up with a stop here and get the ball back and move it and put some points on the board before halftime, then you got a one-score game on your hands.
Here's Hal again. Hal looking. And Hal throws it back. And it's incomplete.
Now pass incomplete, intended for Kristen Teal.
Teal it's who it was intended for, but there were 3 Red Devils around him. And goes incomplete, and you have second and 10 now.
Yeah, that was one that ball, when it was let go, it was kind of fluttering, hanging up in the air, and thought maybe we'd have a chance to intercept that one.
Second and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Spotted back another half yard.
So Hal
Al under center,
pitch out,
That's what we're talking about.
and Sims comes up, crashes in, and takes
Landon
Cotter
Cotter, the ball
down.
carrier.
Great play there by Lucas Sims, and that's
Tackle
goes
made
down
by
for
Lucas
a loss,
Sims.
tackle for a loss. We haven't seen a lot of
Third
those.
down and 10. That's the 35.
So here is this is a big third down for the Red Devil defense.
Started with excellent field position at the 45-yard line. Now it's third down and 11.
So it is now third and 10. Big play for the Red Devil D right here. Hal. And he's going to fake it, and he's looking, and he throws it, and it's too deep, and it will be fourth down now. Fourth down for the Panthers.
House pass incomplete, intended for Noah Ferguson. We'll bring up fourth down for the Panthers.
4:54 left here in the first half, and it's fourth and 10 on the Red Devil 35-yard line.
It's a long 10. It's 10 plus.
10 plus.
So,
And Scott, by all the indications, they're going to go.
it sure looks like it.
So Hal's got a full house backfield. And here's the bootleg, the fake. And here comes Jaden Martin. Jaden hits him, and it's incomplete. But the big thing about that is turnover on downs.
We'll take over on downs at the 35-yard line.
Jaden Martin put great pressure on him, and kind of started pulling him down when he let it go. And
he definitely affected the pass, and the ball went incomplete. A couple Red Devils had a chance to come down with it, but in that situation, turnover either way. So Red Devils take over on their own 35 here.
Boy, I got goosebumps thinking, boy, if you get a touchdown right now.
Yeah. Big opportunity for the Red Devil offense here.
Shotgun formation again.
So here's the handoff. Duval's going to be hit maybe a yard.
Hey, Duval,
Depends
ball
on where
carrier.
they spot him.
Defense there by the Panthers.
No gain right there. It's going to be 2nd and 10 as Duval took a shot right there at the line.
Norberg came up from his linebacker position and read that perfectly and
Dakota Bachman in on the tackle. 2nd down.
introduced
and 10
himself
at the
to
35
Hayden
yard
Duval
line.
rather rudely.
Times already tonight. He's all over the place at linebacker.
2nd and 10.
One of the few seniors on this Panther ball club. Shotgun
Here's
again.
Martin. Martin dropping straight back. Martin fires out, and it is caught.
At the Panther
Landon
46.
Phillips
Martin
with
pass
the
complete
over-the-shoulder
to the 5, Landon
catch.
Phillips.
Out of bounds.
Great catch.
First
Red
down
Devils
at
are
the
now in
46
Panther
yard line.
territory, 1st and 10
19-yard gain
on the Panther
first
46.
down. The Panthers, like I said, they've struggled in their pass defense this year, and Atkins starting to find their way.
19-yard pickup there on that play from Martin to Phillips.
What a catch by
Great
Phillips.
over-the-shoulder catch.
Empty backfield for Martin.
Get up in their face.
And Martin's going to keep it this time, and he's got somebody chasing him from behind. And Martin's going to get maybe 1 or 2 right there, but boy, the backside pursuit was coming, and that was
Nick Bader
Hal
makes the
coming.
tackle for the
No,
Panthers. Gain of 2.
I said Hal,
And
but
2nd down and 8 at the 44.
Veter, number
Veter.
14.
Yeah,
Veter.
it was Veter coming from the backside that chased him down.
2nd down and 8. Ball spotted at the Panther 44-yard line. Atkins is on the move.
So 2nd and 8, 3:35. Plenty of time right now.
2 to 6. Have gone up 22 to nothing. Atkins able to score on their last possession.
So here's Martin. Shotgun, Duval,
Defense
and Martin,
still against-
and he fires out to the flat, complete.
Flat is caught. And that'll be
And that is complete to Phillips again.
first down.
Martin's pass complete. to the
Landon
5,
Phillips
Landon
with his
Phillips.
2nd reception on this drive.
Bring up 3rd down and short.
So 3rd and
Ball spotted at the 37
that's
yard
too
line.
big
It'll
for
be
the
3rd down
Crawford
and
zero
1.
call.
It is. That's
3rd
two.
one.
That's 2 in my book.
Okay.
1.5, 2.
But-
Third and makeable.
2 plays. I mean, 2
Yeah.
Three
downs.
wide to the far side again. Shotgun.
Trips to the left, empty backfield. And quarterback keeper, and boy,
And that gets stuffed
he got
behind the line of scrimmage.
Jaden Martin, the ball carrier.
Jaden Martin ran into his own man right there
Down.
and couldn't get a lane.
He ran into his own man because there were a couple of Yellville defenders who
Denver
knew
Layton
exactly
and
what to
Nick
expect
Veter
on
make the
that
tackle.
one.
It's going to be 4th down
They
and
pushed
1.
the offensive line back into the quarterback there, and just nothing that Jaden could do. Nowhere for him to run.
So it is 4th and still the same, about 2. And we're under 3 left now, about 2:40 left here in the first half. 4th big play right here for the Red Devil offense. Want to keep this drive going. Martin tried the hard count. Now Coach Porter wants to talk about it. So with that, we'll take a 30-second break. Red Devils trailing 22-6. You're listening to Red Devil Football on 99.3. The All right, Red Devil fans, we are back here at Yellville. It is 22-6 Panthers over your Red Devils. 2:35 left here in the first half. Red Devils have a 4th and 2 on the Panther 38-yard line. And Scott, this could be a game changer if you keep this drive going right here and are able to get points.
Yeah, definitely a big play here because another touchdown here would change the trajectory of this game right before half.
Empty backfield, Martin dropping straight back, and he fires, and he overshoots Phillips.
Martin's pass incomplete.
Martin had Jackson
Panthers
Phillips,
take
and he
over on
overshoots
down.
Phillips, so the Panthers will take over 1st and 10.
Yeah, I think Jackson just got a little bit hung up coming across there in the Yellville defense, and Jaden was trying to lead him and just let
First
him a
and 10
bit too
Panthers
far.
at the 37-yard line.
He had a little bit of room there. He was open, just passed a little bit off. But we got a couple shout-outs. We got Kim here. She said, hi, Twin Lakes Sports Network. I think she's giving a shout-out to you. Also, Darla Lambert says, let's go Panthers.
So, Scott, I see Malachi Gibbons is in on the front, on the D-line now. And here's Hal. And Hal gives it off to
Which should have been bottled up in the back.
Landon Kiter, the ball carrier.
Kiter, and Bartlett was there along with Seaton. And they're going to give him about 5,
Landon Seaton in on the
6. We'll
tackle
call it
for
6.
Atkins.
5, 2nd and 5.
Gain of
Kiter
6
was
on the
stacked
play.
up there
Makes
at
it
the line of
2nd down
scrimmage,
and
and
4
Red
at the
Devils had it back.
43.
Somehow able to come out of that and pick up 5 yards.
Two back set in the backfield, too wide.
Ringo.
And here's the handoff coming over the left side. Girth, and Girth is going to have the first down.
Eli Girth, the ball carrier.
45 to the 43-yard line.
And Girth picks
Landon
up the
Seaton
first
again in
down.
on the tackle.
Seaton makes
First
the stop
down,
for the Red
Panthers at
Devils.
the
And
Atkins
it will be
43-yard
1st
line.
and 10 Panthers on the Red Devil 43-yard line. And we are under 2 minutes here in the first half.
And let Atkins get back into this ball game. Full house backfield for the Panthers.
Hal, full house backfield, and here's Girth.
Pitches it to
And
Girth.
Girth coming around the left end. And Girth is breaking tackles.
Eli Girth
Girth is
again,
finally
the ball
brought down
carrier.
by Carter Cheek, Landon Seaton,
Another 11-yard gain. That's
and Drake
Tackle made by
Reinhardt.
Kenny Rivas. First down,
Girth
Panthers at the
runs
32.
hard.
Tough guy to bring down.
Red Devils have had him deep several times.
John Riggins-esque there.
Red Devils trying to make some substitutions on defense and not able to get
Timeout, Atkins, their
personnel
final
on and off that they
timeout.
needed, forced to call a timeout there.
So timeout with 1:18 left here in the first half. You're listening to Red Devil Football on 99.3 The Eagle. Back All right, Red Devil fans, back here at Yellville, 1:18 left here in the first half. It's Yellville 22, your Red Devil 6, and it is 1st and 10 on the Red Devil 32 for the Panthers.
Hot dogs. Got some ribeyes, had some great ribeye specials. Man, I'm getting hungry right now. We're stuck up here on that.
Hal, Kiter, and Girth in the backfield, and it's Kiter. Kiter going over to the left side, and Kiter's going to be brought
Landon
down
Kiter on the carry.
30 to about the 27-yard line.
by J.J. Cunningham and Carter Cheek.
Tackle made by Sebastian Bartlett. 5-yard gain makes it 2nd down and 5 at the 27.
So it is 5-yard gain, 2nd and 5. Hal underneath center. Kiter and Girth in the backfield. This is going to be Kiter. Kiter going around the right side. Kiter's got hold. Kiter is still going, and he's finally going to be brought down by Bartlett
Landon Kiter,
along
the ball
with
carrier.
That's Mason Martin.
Mason Martin on the stop.
Here in the first half,
So the
Tackle made
freshmen
by
are coming
Sebastian
in and
Bartlett.
trying to help out. And we're going to
Timeout
have
taken by
timeout
the Panthers, their
Panthers
second timeout.
with 41 seconds left here in the first half. With that, we'll take a 30-second break. You're listening to Red Devil Football on 99.3. All right, Red Devil fans, we're back here at Yellville. It is 41 seconds left in the first half. Yellville is driving. They have first and goal on the Red Devil 9. And, Scott, like we were talking about off the air, boy, this is a huge – you got to stop.
First and goal, Panthers at the 9-yard line.
Yeah, the Red Devils really need to keep Yellville out of the end zone here before half.
Knocking on the door, 41 seconds left to play in the first half. Power I formation.
And here's the pitch, and it's Cotter. Cotter's looking for room, and Cotter, and he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. Cotter goes in from 9 yards out.
Landon Cotter on the carry.
It looked like they had him wrapped up at the line, but then just exploded. Great play. Touchdown.
It's another case of Cotter being just tough to bring down. Red Devils read that well and had some people in place to make a play, and
we've been in
break tackles and score there.
They have broke a lot of tackles here in the first half. So here's the 2-point conversion. And Howell hands it off to Gert, and 2-point conversion is no good. So our score is 28-6 now. Panthers over the Red Devils with 34 seconds left.
Panthers 28, Red Devils
We will
6.
keep it right here. So 28-6 now. As you really did, it's those things.
Yeah, you have the ball, moving the ball well on a drive and looking to score to make this a one-score game on one end, and not able to convert on a fourth down, fourth and short, and you give the ball back to Yellville, and then they're able to drive the length of the field almost and put another touchdown on the board. So instead of going into the half down by one score, now it looks like you're going to go in down 3 scores.
Back for Atkins, number 6, Drake Reinhardt. 23, Sebastian Bartlett, and 25, Hayden Duval.
Norberg has it teed up for the Panthers. Reinhardt, Duval, and Bartlett are deep. And it's the little squib kick, and Red Devils fall on it.
Onside kick recovered by Atkins at about the 48-yard line.
With a kickoff return.
He does everything.
That was a smart play, but a lineman, that's a lineman's dream right there. I can get it.
So the Red Devils have the ball
It's hard for him not to run there.
on the they're on 48 with 33 seconds left. Scott, I really don't understand that. You're giving Atkins a chance to take shots.
Yeah, I don't know why you wouldn't pin them deep there, or at least try to. And I know one reason they don't want to kick it at 25.
In the shotgun again, they're going to line up 2 wide to each side.
So Jaden Martin. Play clock running down. Martin takes the snap.
Quarterback straight
Martin,
back looking
and
to
he's
throw.
looking,
Nobody open,
and he
number
fires,
six,
and it's
wide
complete.
open. It's incomplete.
It was Jackson Phillips had it and couldn't haul it in.
Jackson Phillips, the intended receiver.
Just at the very last second, Jackson was trying to see where he was going to go once he caught the ball. And
he was wide open.
He was. He had plenty of
Second
room.
down and 10
Of course, you
at the
don't know that when you're
48-yard
looking
line.
back at the quarterback and the ball's coming at you. You don't know who's around you. You're just expecting somebody to come up and drill you. And Jackson was trying to look around to see who he's going to have to put a move on and who he's going to try to elude, and just didn't look the ball in that time.
Martin takes the snap. Martin.
Get a little pressure
and he's getting pressured, and he fires across the middle, and he overshoots Sims.
Martin's pass incomplete. Lucas Sims, the intended
Lucas
receiver.
Sims was the intended receiver.
Lucas looks to be a little shaken up on that.
Officials timeout.
So Lucas is shaking up on the play, and with that, we'll take a quick break. You're listening to Red Devil Football on 99.3 The Eagle. We'll be back in 30 seconds. All right, Red Devil fans, we're back here at Yellville, and Sims is up and walking off the field. Always a good sign on his own.
Towns we cover, if you add up their population, it's
So
43.
it is now 3rd and 10 with 19 seconds left.
And, you get demographics, we get a dashboard, we get to view things, and I was checking out some rating stuff the other day. When Joey Shaw talks, our viewership
Martin has Phillips,
women, age 30 to
Reinhardt's
49
foot
is
out.
way up.
Bowden
I figured we'd be number one from like 85 to.
and Killer. Dawson Killer split out to the right.
No, the ladies love Joey.
And it's going to be a handoff to Duval. Duval goes up the middle to the
Hayden
50,
Duval,
about the
ball
49 of the Panthers.
Pickup of 3 will make it
And
4th down and 7 at the 49. Tackle made by
it's going to be the final
the
play
kid
of the
of
first
Hoxton.
half. So that'll bring it in here at
That's the end of the
Yellville to
first
the
half.
first half. Red Devils
Your
trail
Panthers,
28-6 to the Yellville
Atkins
Panthers.
Red Devils 6.
We're going to take about a 3-minute break, and we'll be back here on 99.3. All right, Red Devil fans, back here at Yellville. It is halftime, and the Panthers lead your Red Devils 28-6. And Scott, if we're recapping this first half, disastrous at the beginning again. They took the ball down, a very methodical 3 plays in a cloud of dust drive, and baited us all the way down, running the ball, and then ran that naked bootleg pass on a 4th down and 9 to get into the end zone.
Yeah, they sucked the Red Devil defense in with the run, and then at just the right time pulled out the pass, and it was open, wide open, because you start to kind of get lulled to sleep with that run-heavy offense, and you start to look for that. And Yellville just did a great job setting that up and executing that play and able to convert there and
the
put
band
the first
concludes
points on the
their
board.
show tonight with Take
And
Me
then,
Home Country Roads.
Disaster.
Soloists include
They
Noah
kick off to
Rigmaiden,
us,
Trinity Murphy, and Cambry
our
Boyd.
first offensive
Our
play,
cheer team
the
is
shotgun
passing out
snap
glow
flies
sticks
way
for audience
over Jaden's
participation.
head,
When the band
and
starts
they
clapping,
recovered
wave your glow
it
stick.
inside the 15-yard line, and then they got into the end zone. So just like that, you're down 14-0.
Yeah, just not the start you want, and we've talked about it. We've been in that position before. We've been down early, and the Red Devils just found themselves in that 14-0 hole again, and it's tough to dig out of that.
The Panthers would go ahead and add on one more, make it 22-0. Then the Red Devils put together a very, very good drive, and then had a little trickery inside the 10-yard line as ninth-grade quarterback Cole Crawford comes in on a reverse, takes the handoff, and hits sophomore quarterback Jaden Martin in the corner of the end zone. It worked to perfection.
Yeah, great play call and great execution there by, like you said, a freshman quarterback to sophomore quarterback for that hookup, and that put the Red Devils on the board to make it 22-6 at that point. And then the Red Devils had a chance to put points on the board to end the first half. The drive stalled out with a 4th and 2, not able to convert. Jaden Martin was trying to hit Phillips as he drug across the Yellville defense, and just like we said during that play, Phillips just got caught up a little bit in some traffic there on the Yellville defense and threw the timing off a little, and he just wasn't able to haul the pass in, and that gave Yellville the ball back with just under 2 minutes left before halftime.
So we were worried about how the Red Devils would, if they would, down 22-0, if they found themselves, in that spot again, thinking, okay, here we go again. But got the touchdown, like you said, answered, had the chance again, blew the 4th down play, and then the last-second touchdown here in the first half by Girth. Took it in from 9 yards out.
Tonight, we recognize 9 senior band members who have put in hours of individual practice, group rehearsals, and made amazing band memories along the way.
Yeah,
they
that's
are
been the
Logan
story for
Brissett,
much of the season.
Amy
Just
DeVore,
at the wrong time,
Aubrey
they had the play
Holliday,
go the wrong
Emily
way.
Mears,
And, the Red
Noah
Devils
Rigmaiden,
find themselves in
Ella
that three-score
Robinson,
hole here in the
Caden
second
Shipman,
half, and,
Hunter Williams,
but
and
we've
Jeffrey
seen the
Willis.
Red Devils come out in the second
These
half
students will leave their
consistently
shoes
this season
on the
and
field
put,
tonight as they close
much better
this
drives
chapter
together,
of their
move the ball
lives.
better, and try
Their
to figure out
parents who have
the other
spent
team's
countless
offense a little
hours
bit in the
listening to
second half.
practice,
And
shuttling their
by no
kids
means
to
are
and
the
from
Red
band
Devils out of
events,
this one
and
at this
supporting
point,
them
but
every step
they're
of the
gonna have
way
a lot
will
of
go
work to do
out
to
on the
get back in
field
it.
to retrieve their
And,
shoes
you
after
hit
their
on it in
final
the first
march.
half, too. You talked about
All
Kyber
right, Panther
and Girth.
fans, on your
They're
feet,
tough
sing
running
along
backs.
as the band
And
marches
the
off
Red
the
Devil
field to the
defense has had
YSHS
chances
drum
to
cadence
make
and performs
losses,
the Yellville-Summit
tackle 'em for
fight
losses
song.
and stuff. Just hadn't been able to pull them down.
Right. So many times they've been stacked up at the line of scrimmage or even in the backfield, and you think we're going to be able to drag them down for a loss or at least hold them to no gain. And they bounce off a tackle here, stiff arm there, and those guys are tough to bring down. The Red Devils are going to have to be much more sure with their tackling in the second half to have a chance at this one.
All right, Red Devil fans, it is 28-6 halftime here in Yellville. Red Devils trailing. We're going to take about a 3-minute break, and we're going to come back and we're going to hit on our, what I guess we can call it now, weekly segment of Red Devil Sports, what's going on this week and what's coming up. So we'll be back in 3 minutes. You're listening to Red Devil Football on 99.3 The Eagle. All right, now we're back.
And now I can hear myself.
Wow, that was extreme right there.
It was, yeah. We're further away from the speaker this week than we were last week, and I don't think it ever even got close to that level, decibel-wise, equipment.
I know the two chairs that we're sitting in were bouncing. I mean,
yeah, it's kind of like the massage chairs at the mall, except we didn't have to put any quarters in these.
All right, Red Devil fans, we want to really quick, with about 5 minutes left here at the half, we just want to talk about what's coming up in Red Devil sports this week, and it is a big week. First of all, congratulations, Lady Red Devil volleyball team. Doing what they've done all year, did not lose a set the whole conference year, and went right through the district tournament, mowed everybody down, and took that district title, never lost a set. Now they are the number 1 seed from our conference going into the state tournament, representing our conference as the number 1 seed. And they will play Boonville at 12 noon this coming Tuesday in the volleyball state tournament. So we are so excited for Coach Tracy Brown and those Lady Red Devil volleyball girls. And congratulations, too, to Coach Tracy Brown for being the conference coach of the year. So big week for Atkins Sports, as the Lady Red Devil volleyball team will be in the state tournament starting Tuesday at noon, and I'm sure they could use all your support, Red Devil fans, as they go for that volleyball title.
We mentioned it last week when we were talking about the conference or the district tournament starting up, that it was going to be at Harding Academy, and that's also where the state tournament's going to be. So the Red Devils have already had success there at Harding, and looking for that to carry on this week.
Well, now the first round, I did find out today, the first round is split in 2 schools. Rosebud is hosting half the first round.
Oh, okay.
And Harding is hosting the other half of the first round. And I believe I was told the Red Devils are at Rosebud in their first round game. If I'm wrong, I apologize, but it will be on social media, I'm sure, which gym they're in. But I believe I was told that they are at Rosebud in their first round game.
Well, regardless of what gym they play in, they've been pretty successful this year. So
they've been in both gyms this year.
Yeah,
they've been in both gyms
and have not lost a set in either one.
No. So Coach Tracy Brown has got the Lady Red Devils rolling right now, and they're going for that state title this week. And we wish her all the luck, and congratulations again for being named the conference volleyball coach of the year, a recognition well deserved.
Yeah, congratulations to Coach Brown. Congratulations to all those ladies who've put in a lot of hard work this season, and best of luck as you start the state tournament play this week. Just
going to hit on the basketball note. It's coming up. It's right around the corner, and I believe junior high starts
November 7th at Sacred Heart. 7th grade and junior high teams will be in action there.
So basketball is right around the corner for you basketball fans, and so sports is really picking up here at Atkins. State tournament, basketball, I mean, it's a good time right now.
Yeah, a lot of stuff going on, and a lot of opportunities to get out and support your student athletes.
It is. Also, congratulations to the Atkins Senior High Marching Band this week. Went and got an excellent rating, I believe,
at the region assessment in Russellville. Yeah, came away with an excellent score there. So, congratulations to Mr. John Farron and the Red Devil Band. They always do a great job.
And so, good times going on at Atkins, and we're very proud of all these kids and all the coaches and teachers that work with them and doing a really great job with these Atkins Red Devils. All right, 2 minutes left here in the halftime. It's 28-6 Yellville over your Atkins Red Devils here in Yellville tonight. We're going to take another 3-minute break, and we'll come back and we'll have second half action here. You're listening to Red Devil Football on 99.3 The Eagle. As both teams have made their way out to warm up here and get ready for the second half, and Scott, I checked across and we couldn't find the score, but there is a big one going on in the conference tonight. Probably going to settle the conference, and that is Melbourne and Newport.
Yeah, big ball game between the two teams that are sitting atop the conference right now, and like you said, that will probably decide the conference championship, and certainly will have some playoff seeding implications.
Well, we did find one score that, and it kind of surprised me and you. Perryville has a 2-score lead on Quitman right now.
Yeah, Perryville is, we talked about it when we had the Perryville game a few weeks back. Perryville is moving in the right direction, and they're playing well tonight, apparently, at Quitman, up by a couple of scores there.
Well, you got to think in the playoffs here, you're going to have Newport, Melbourne, and Salem. So you've probably, that's probably a big game for that 4th spot.
Yeah, it may very well decide which other team from the conference goes to the playoffs.
And both teams, we saw Quitman last week. One of their better players, the receiver Ely, he didn't play, but we still saw Nasir at quarterback, and he was good.
Great player at quarterback, and he's the one who makes things run for them. And but Perryville's got it going tonight,
right.
At least in the early going. We'll see how that one turns out.
And all respect to Perryville, they have one of the better quarterbacks in the conference, in Tyler Gibbons.
Absolutely.
All right, Red Devil fans, the final seconds, and we are ready. Red Devils will receive to start the second half here. So, let's take it. Let's go down and score, make it a 2-score game, and make this thing interesting.
Yeah, you get the ball to start the second half, and we talked about it off air when the Red Devils were driving late in the first half with a chance to score and cut it to 1 score. How big that would be to get a 1 score, get the lead down to 1 score and get the ball first in the second half.
Right.
That didn't happen. Instead, Yellville puts another touchdown on the board. But still, if the Red Devils can start fast here in the second half, get an early touchdown, that changes the complexion of the game completely.
Norberg will tee it up.
Back to receive for Atkins, number 6,
the Panthers.
23, Sebastian Bartlett. 25,
Reinhardt,
Hayden Duval.
and Hayden Duval. And as we have seen all night, they are not kicking to Hayden Duval.
They're not giving 25 a chance to return one tonight.
And here goes Norberg, and it's the little pooch kick again, and it's going to be taken by Phillips. And Phillips is trying to get away, and he's going to get to about the 48-yard line. So good hard return there by Phillips. And he, right here in front of us, almost had a face mask.
Yeah, and I think the Yellville player let up a little bit because he was afraid he was going to get called, and Phillips took advantage of that. And for just a split second, I thought he was going to break away, and he had plenty of room in front of him if he would have been able to do that. But as it is, we start with good field position here. And they are going to call a face mask.
They did call it. I thought we saw it. It's going to be the 5-yard, oops, I'm sorry.
But that's going to move it on to Yellville's side of the 50-yard line. So this is the best starting field position the Red Devils have had all night. And we've had some good starts to drives. But this is what you need to come out in the second half and kind of close the gap a little bit here.
So we have Landon Phillips is in what we're going to call the pistol formation right behind Jaden Martin, and it's going to be there was a miscommunication, but Martin fires out, and Dawson Killer could not pull it in.
Just off the fingertips of number 28, Dawson Killer. Yeah, I think there was a little bit of confusion in the backfield. Looked like Jaden Martin turned around to hand the ball to Phillips one direction, and Phillips went the other direction. So.
Yeah, Martin was like, "Where are you?" Okay, I guess I'll throw it. But it almost worked. Just went out just a little bit out of reach for Killer, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 10 on the Panther 47. Martin's going to have an empty backfield. He's got trips to the right. Reinhardt has split out to the left. And it's going to be the quarterback keeper by Martin, and Martin pushes ahead, and he's going to get 3 or 4 right there.
Just inside the 45.
Tackle made by Bryston Armour.
Armour on the stop for the Panthers, and it's going to get to the Panther 44, and we're going to face 3rd and about 7, Scott.
At the 44.
Those just joining us.
Yeah, this is a makeable 3rd down, but like we've seen tonight and all throughout the season, you got to expect that you're going to have 2 downs to try to make the 7 yards or so that you need for a 1st down here.
Especially when you're on their side of the field,
sure.
Here's Martin. Handoff, fake. No, he fakes it to Phillips. Martin's looking. Now he's going to get outside, and he dumps it. Oh, and they just didn't put enough, just to say, put the mustard on it, and it goes incomplete as Hayden Duval was trying to pull it in.
Yeah, good job by the Yellville defense there, just covering up the Red Devil receivers. And we saw on the play, not the last play, but the one before, the first down play, that there was some room there. And that's something we've seen all night. The Red Devil receivers have had a little bit of room to operate. Yellville's had a little trouble with the Red Devil passing game so far.
Shotgun formation.
So empty backfield. The Red Devils look like they're going for it, and they are. Martin rolling, fires out. He's got a man. It is complete and caught for a first down.
Atkins converts on 4th and 7.
And that is Drake Reinhardt on the reception.
Martin's pass complete, number 5, Landon Phillips. Tackle made by
Drake Reinhardt on the reception, and it is a big first down for the Red Devils.
The 34-yard line.
A good first down pick up there to keep the drive going.
They need some points on this drive.
So empty backfield for Martin, and Jackson Phillips and Sims out to the right. And he fires out into the flat. It is complete to Hayden Duval. Hayden Duval makes one man miss, and Duval's going to get more yardage and run out of bounds close to the 25.
Pass complete. Hayden Duval on the reception. Tristan Fellows makes
good move there by Hayden after he made that catch. Just,
little side step.
Yeah, just pause just long enough to let the defender run past him and pick up a few extra yards.
So it's going to be 2nd and 2 now for the Red Devils on the Panther 26. Opening drive of the third quarter for the Red Devils. Empty backfield, trips to the left. Sims is split out to the right. It's going to be the quarterback keeper by Martin, and Martin's going to get – he's going to be close to it, Scott.
Yeah, he's
Martin,
close.
the ball carrier.
And I think
Denver Layton.
We're trying to see. Denver Layton makes the stop.
I think he's going to be
just for the Panthers. And where he's marking it.
3rd down and 1.
Well, they just backed it up. The
25-yard
official on
line.
the far side had him closer to the marker. The official on the near side here had a different spot, and the white hat, the referee, backed it up and went with the one on our near side here.
So it is 3rd, and we can say it, 0.
3rd and 0.
Some interesting marks in the game tonight.
Hayden Duval's in the backfield with Martin. Martin takes a snap, handoff Duval. Duval has got that first down.
Hayden Duval on the carry. Tackle made by Bryson Armour.
Armour makes the stop for the Panthers, but the Red Devils keep the drive alive, and we'll have a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10 on the 23 of the Panthers.
Red Devils getting a little bit of momentum here.
So, good-looking drive going right now, Scott. Trips to the right. Empty backfield, high snap. Martin pulls it down, and he fires it. He gets rid of it as he was fixing to be sandwiched.
Yeah, he had pressure from 2 defenders in his face. Just had to get rid of that one a little early.
It was like both defensive ends were going to – he was fixing to be a sandwich.
They called a meeting at the quarterback.
Yes. And Martin got rid of it and threw it in a spot where nobody was going to intercept it or anything. So – heads-up play by the quarterback, 2nd and 10.
Yeah, good decision there to not try to force anything to happen and throw an interception, just live to play another down.
2nd down and 10.
So Landon Phillips is in the backfield with Martin, and Martin dropping straight back. He's got Phillips in the flat. Oh! It's Phillips looked like he was letting up. If he would have kept running full speed, he probably would have run into it.
Yeah, Jaden was trying to lead him toward the line of scrimmage there, and Phillips had plenty of room to run if he could have pulled that pass in.
Yeah, I think he's going into the end zone.
I do too. There was really nobody out there for the Yellville defense to stand in his way. Just wasn't able to connect.
So it is 3rd and 10 now on the 23.
Yeah, if he probably makes that catch, it looks like he might be dancing.
Red Devils are going to run. Trips to the left. Sims is split out to the right. Duval in the backfield. And we're going to have that throwback, and it is complete to Reinhardt. Reinhardt's going in the middle of the field. Reinhardt racing for the end zone. Touchdown, Red Devils. Nice pass, nice catch by the Red Devils there. Martin to Drake Reinhardt.
And some good blocking out front. That's a play that We've seen it work several times this year. We've also seen it just come up just a little short at times, but that time set up really well, executed really well. Drake Reinhardt able to catch the pass, had a line of blockers in front of him, broke back to the right, took it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Scott, this is a big 2-point conversion.
It is a big
you
one,
need
yeah.
this. You need this one right here. I mean, you're still within 2 scores, but this would make you a little bit easier.
Yeah, it would take a little pressure off of those 2 scores.
Martin, handoff, fakes it, dumps it. Oh, good defensive play. I mean, you can't
read really well.
2-point
you
conversion
can't say
is no good.
anything
Tristan Fellows
but a
defending on
great
the play.
defensive play there as the Red Devils
9:31
executed their
left to play in the
part,
third
but
quarter.
so did the
28.
Panthers.
Red
And
Devils.
That was
12.
Tristan Fellows for Yellville, who just read that one perfectly.
so the 2-point conversion is no good, but the Red Devils do move within 2 scores. It is 28-12 with 9:31 left here in the third quarter. And you know, it's kind of new. It's not a position we've been in a while.
Yeah. Yeah, the clock's not running in the second half,
Yeah, I
which is a little bit different for us. But
boy, I mean, we have seen some really
Back to receive for the
good
Panthers,
gritty
number 14,
performances
Nick
out here right
Beaver.
now.
Number 34,
yeah,
Landon
good drive
Tyler.
there to open the second half
Kicking
by the
off
Red
for the Red
Devils.
Devils, number
Converted 4th
85,
down.
Cindy
Exactly
Rivas.
what we needed. Just able to keep that drive going and cash in with some points there.
So we've got freshman Kenny Rivas in to kick it off for the Red Devils.
The Red Devils did exactly what they needed to do.
And Rivas' kick goes down the middle, and it is caught on the 20.
Return it from the
That's
own
Gerd.
20. Kiter with
I'm
some
sorry,
room,
that's
has to run
Kiter.
on the outside,
And
back to
Kiter.
40, to the 45. Needs a
And
block.
Kiter's got a
Inside
sideline,
the
and he gets in the
45.
Landon Kiter on the return.
right there.
At the 43
Is
yard line.
There's a penalty marker on the play.
we do have a penalty marker, so maybe
Tackle
we're going
made
to catch a
by
break
Tanner
here.
Hedgeman.
Yeah, Tanner Hegman made the stop, another freshman. Ran Kiter out of bounds, but we do have a flag back on about the 34.
Instead of 1st and 10 from the Atkins 43, this one's going to come back.
What a huge break right there.
Yeah, unfortunate there because just a great play that he made.
Yeah,
there.
good
There's
return
a
by
block in the
Kiter.
back against the
Got the
Panthers.
ball
10-yard
to
penalty from the spot.
the Red
Throws
Devils
the ball back to the
43.
24-yard
Instead,
line.
Extra space
they're going to
there.
start on their own 24.
Big break for the Red Devils right here. So that ought to get your defense pumped up here. This is a possession right here. You need to get your offense back on the field.
We'll mark it all the way back at the Yellville-Summit.
Yeah, and we talked about it during the half.
First and 10,
Red Devils just going to have to be sure with their
24-yard
tackling
line.
here in the second half. The Yellville ball carriers have proven hard to bring down. They're not going to go down with just an arm tackle. You're going to have to stick them and drive them to the ground, and that's what the Red Devils need to do to get the ball back for the offense.
Here's the handoff, Kiter. Great play there. Wow.
Landon Kiter on the carry.
That is Landon Seaton.
Tackle made by
Landon Seaton just
Seaton.
able to work
Gain of 2
and
makes it
maintain
second down and
contact
8.
with the blocker who was trying
At
to
the
get him out of the
26.
play, and he just worked his way down the line and stayed with the ball carrier, reached out and grabbed on, and like we said, just stuck with it and brought the ball carrier down for a minimal gain.
I've got to give it to him, Scott. That's my WWE call tonight. That was the belly-to-belly suplex right there. He slammed him.
A little spin and a little slam.
Landon Seaton's having a really good game defensively here tonight.
Yes, he is.
Power I formation in the backfield.
And here's the pitch out this time. What a defensive play right there.
Landon Kiter, the ball carrier.
That is Phillips. Landon Phillips comes up and drops them for a loss.
Yeah, you could see the Red Devils had
Momentum here.
8 in the box, just crowding the line of scrimmage, knowing that the run was coming. And this is the point, though, Shane, all night where Yellville has gone to that little bootleg. So got to be looking for that on this play, 3rd and 13.
I mean, wow, Phillips come up, read that, crashed, and you know what we talked about, like you said in the first half, we are holding on this time tackling.
Yeah, that was a textbook tackle.
And here's the handoff. And Malachi Givens missed him, but the Red Devils converge right there on Kiter. Landon Kiter was the ball carrier, and great job by the Red Devil defense right there as Jackson Phillips was on the play along with Jaden Martin.
Pretty good run there.
So it's 4th down, Scott. Red Devil D has done their job.
Yeah, 4th and 9
Dawson
here.
Killer
It looks
in on the
like
tackle. It's gonna be
Yellville
first
is
down and
going to
9.
punt.
at the 25-yard line.
You said that kind of hesitantly.
Well, they've been successful in the run. They've been successful with the bootleg and passing at opportune times.
And they are kicking. And it's going to be a short one.
Land and take an Atkins bounce, and they pick up the
wow.
ball. Fortunately,
it was picked up by Phillips.
Yeah.
Phillips on the
boy, that
return.
was risky.
just inside
I heard the
Panther
Peter
40.
call from the Red Devils sideline over there, and I don't know if Phillips heard it, but kind of a risky move.
But he got it.
He got it.
And look where we are. We're on Panther territory.
Yeah, start this drive at
I guarantee his coach
at the 44.
Don't touch the ball, and then ends up grabbing it. But luckily,
So 1st and 10 for the Red Devils on the Panther 44-yard line. 6:59 left here in the third. Red Devils have scored once this quarter. We're going for the second time now, hopefully. And Martin's got an empty backfield rolling to the left. Martin fires. It's complete. Should be forward progress on the catch. Well, I think he shortchanged us a couple.
Absolutely. He caught the ball
Martin's
near
pass complete,
the
number
35.
11.
Right.
And they drove him back, and the official was behind the play.
Tackle
And
made by
he
Caleb
didn't come
Carter.
up and mark forward progress. He
It'll be second
marked him
down
just
and
about where he
3.
was drugged down.
At the
So
38-yard line.
there's been a lot of questionable spots.
So it's 2nd and 3 instead of, should be about 2nd and 1, but 2nd and 3.
In that passing game. Too wide to the near side.
Martin.
Shotgun formation.
Hand off, Duval. Duval going over the left side. Duval trying to bounce it out.
Bounces off one.
And Duval, it depends on
Aiden Duval,
where
ball
they mark
carrier.
him and where the side judge is, it's going to be a first down.
Just enough for the first down.
they are moving the chains, so they're going to say first down Red Devils.
1st and 10 Red
First
Devils.
down Atkins at the 34-yard line.
Well, with some of these spots tonight,
And I don't know, I thought we got shorted on the pass play, on the previous play, and then on that one I think maybe he was trying to make up for it a little bit because generous spot there on that run. But we'll take it. It's a first down.
1st and 10 Red Devils on the 34. Here's the snap. Martin throws it back. It is complete to Hageman. Hageman's got room. Hageman's going to take it to the house. Touchdown, Red Devils. And we've got a flag.
Martin complete to Tanner Hageman. There is a penalty marker back at about the 33-yard line.
That flag failed.
No flag on
And they're going to wave it off.
They're going to wave it off. The flag is waved off. Touchdown, Red Devils.
Penalty is
I
waved
couldn't
off.
have a clue what he dropped that flag for.
I think he was just making sure that the pass was behind the line of scrimmage so that we didn't have an ineligible man downfield, and the referee confirmed that. So the touchdown is good, and that makes it 28-18.
Now,
This is an important two-point
This is a
conversion.
huge two-point conversion, and look who's checked in the game now. Cole Crawford is in at quarterback. The freshman takes the snap, and he fires into the corner. It is caught! The two-point conversion is good! Cole Crawford to Tanner Hageman, and the score is now 28-20. Panthers over the Red Devils. We're going to take a 30-second break. I got to catch my breath. You're listening to Red Devil Football on 99.3 The Eagle. Back in
Carter. And kicking off for Atkins, number 85, Kenny Rivas.
All right, Red Devil fans, we are back here. 5:42 left in the third. Red Devils have scored for the second time here in the third quarter. It is 28-20 now. The Panthers over the Red Devils. Rivas' kick, and it is going to be on about the 15, and it is fielded by Carter. And Carter's got a hold, and Carter is going down the sideline. And Carter, we've got a flag. And Carter is going to take it all the way to the house, but we've got a penalty flag right here on the 45.
That one is coming back. That was a hold right in front of the official.
Penalty marker on the play.
The Yellville-Summit coaches aren't happy about it.
So this one is going to come back.
It's going to come back. That wipes out an 89-yard.
The Scotts Red Devils have been bailed out on the last 2 kickoff returns.
Panther coach is still trying to get an explanation of what the flag is all about.
But that one was, to me, it was an obvious hold over here on the sideline. The only Red Devil player who had a chance to make a tackle on that kickoff return was prevented from that by a
Penalty
hold.
is holding against the Panthers.
And so that wipes a touchdown return off the board.
That's going to bring it back to the Panther 45-yard line.
First down Panthers at the 46-yard line.
The Panthers up. 1st and 10 on their own 46-yard line. So Hal comes out, Cotter and Girth in the backfield, and this is going to be Girth. And Girth falls down at the 45. Nobody really hit him, he just slipped down.
Yeah, he was looking to make a cut because he had a
Loss
couple
of
of
a yard in
defenders in his
play.
face.
It's second down and
lost his
11 at
footing
the
there.
35.
Loss of about 1.
So they're going to give him a loss. It'll make it 2nd and 11.
Red Devil D read that really well.
Pulled back within 1 score, then it looked like Yellville struck right back, but the penalty call, now a big 2nd and 11 here.
Here's Hal. Hal pitch out. Cotter. And Cotter tries to cut it up. Great job by the Red Devil D as J.J. Cunningham along with Malachi
Raymond Cotter on the carry. Penalty marker after the play.
We've got a flag.
And the way that one was thrown, I'm going to guess that's a personal foul. Unsportsmanlike conduct, and they're marking it off against the Red Devils.
Dead ball personal foul against Atkins. 15-yard penalty. First down Panthers at the 39-yard line.
So, huge penalty against the Red Devils right there. And that will give a first down now to the Panthers on the Red Devil 39. Boy, we didn't need that one right there.
No.
Because we had the momentum.
Yeah, playing solid defense and made a good play there and don't know what happened to bring about that flag, but just didn't need that.
Here's Hal, pitch out, Cotter. Great job by the defense as they forced him to come back inside in the pursuit by the defense with Jaden Martin and Jackson Phillips. Also J.J. Cunningham on the play.
Yeah, good job by the Red Devil defense. They are loading up for the run.
Second down and 9.
Got to be careful though.
Exactly. That was going to be my next statement. Loading up for the run, and we've seen Yellville pull out that little bootleg pass a few times tonight.
Here's Hal. And we're going to have the Red Devils jump
penalty before the snap. Offsides against Atkins, 5-yard penalty.
To the Red Devils, to the Panthers.
Second down and 4.
2nd and 4 now. So penalties are biting us here. Got to be disciplined. Here's Hal. And it's going to be Cotter. Cotter trying to bounce it out. And Givens is right there to pull him back.
Past the 30 down to the 29-yard line. I think he's
Landon Cotter on the carry.
Givens along with J.J. Cunningham and Landon
J.J.
Phillips.
Cunningham in on the stop.
They're going to say he's just short.
It'll be 3rd down and 1.
The line to gain, so
at the 30-yard line.
3rd down here for the Red Devils.
Right. It is 3rd and 1 on the Red Devil 30. Here's Hal.
again.
Full house backfield, and he's going to hand it off. And the Red Devils have him in the backfield, and he shoots forward.
He should have enough.
Landon Cotter on the carry.
Wow, the Red Devils had him in the backfield.
Yeah, just a great effort by
J.J.
Cotter there.
Cunningham in on the stop.
Lunge forward and stretch
First
out.
down, Panthers.
Oh, wow. You saw Jaden Martin grab
Ball
him.
spotted at the 28-yard line.
Thought we had him for the loss. But their running backs, they run hard, and they are hard to bring down at times out here tonight.
It's a two-score game.
Yeah, just a couple of times tonight we've been able to bring them down in the backfield, but it doesn't happen very often.
Here's Howell underneath center.
Formation for the Panthers.
And here's the pitch out, and Red Devils do a great job reading him right there. Is Isaac Duval along with Landon Phillips, Drake Reinhardt do a great job on Kyler right
by
there.
Landon Seaton. Loss of yard makes it 2nd down and 11.
Yeah, and just as I said, we haven't seen the Red Devils take down the Yellville ball carriers in the backfield very often tonight. We see it on that play. So a loss on 1st down puts Yellville behind the chains, make it a 2nd and 11.
So here's Howell, full house backfield again. And here's the handoff to Kiter, and Kiter's
right up the middle.
And Kiter is still
inside the 20,
turning along,
16-yard line.
Landon Kiter on the carry.
Around the 16-yard line.
Forced out of bounds by Landon Phillips.
Get the ball to Kiter and have him run it for a 1st down.
And that they didn't do anything.
1st down, Panthers at the 16-yard line.
So it's 1st down. Boy, just when you think you get them bottled up, here they go.
Yeah, Kiter is tough to bring down. He runs so hard.
Always working the edges.
1:57 left here in the 3rd. It is 28-20. Panthers over the Red Devils. Here's Kiter again, and Jaden Martin comes shooting through there this time and wraps him
Landon
up.
Kiter on the
Gain
carry.
of about 2.
Jaden Martin makes the tackle.
Kiter a little slow to get up on that play.
So it will be 2nd and 8.
Gain of 2, 2nd down and 8 at the 14.
Minute 30 left in the 3rd.
Nothing hurts an offense more than having to sit on the sidelines when you got your momentum. So this is the one thing from this drive is they're eating up a lot of clock.
Howell's coming underneath center, full house backfield again. Kiter dotting the I, and here's Kiter on the pitch out, and he's going to be
back in.
Brought down by Landon Seaton and a
Landon
whole
Kiter
gang
again,
of
the
Red
ball
Devils
carrier.
right there. As the Red Devils did a great job right there, as Seaton was first to hold him up, and then he got support.
Yeah, he got a lot of support. A lot of Red Devils swarming to the ball that time, and forward progress takes him to about the 10-yard line, but
it's going to bring up 3rd down
still going to be 3rd down.
They're going to call it 3rd and 4, and we're under a
Ball
minute
spotted
left
at
here.
the 10-yard line.
Well, you got to think that Yellville's in 2-down territory.
Yeah.
Get 4 yards. Just have to have the right play.
And here's that full house, and it's going to be
Eli Girth. Girth breaks the tackle.
Girth's going to take it in the end zone.
Touchdown, Panthers.
And Eli Girth with his 2nd touchdown of the night.
Eli Girth on the carry.
Panthers go back up by 2 scores, 34-20. And they'll attempt the 2-point conversion.
Back to a 2-score game.
And it would be big for the Red Devil defense to prevent this conversion here.
Scott, we can say up here this drive was aided by defensive penalties.
Yeah, it absolutely was, and just didn't need those penalties.
All right, we got a whistle. Something was trying to be done, but Frank's going to call timeout. With that, we'll take a 30-second break. You're listening to Red Devil Football on 99.3. All right, Red Devil fans, back here in Yellville. It is 34-20. Yellville over your Red Devils as they just punched it in. Girth did. And they're setting up for the 2-point conversion.
26 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter.
With 26 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. And it's been an exciting 3rd quarter.
It has lots of offense. This Yellville drive has eaten up a lot of the clock, and the Red Devil offense was rolling, and that's kept the offense off the field.
Every point matters. Two back set in the backfield.
So here's the 2-point conversion, and it's going to be
roll out looking to throw. It has a man in the flat,
into the end zone, and it's good. As Cotter catches the 2-point conversion from Howell, and our score is now 36-20.
2-point conversion is good.
Panthers over the Red Devils.
Pass from Howell to Tighter, correction.
Cotter was wide open in the flat right there.
Yes, he was, and in that situation, if you're the quarterback, you see a wide open receiver, and you just don't want to overthrow him.
No.
You don't want to miss him. Yellville able to convert there to make it a 16-point lead, 36-20.
Camden Norberg set to kick off for the Panthers.
Norberg will be teeing it up.
Back for the Red Devils, number 6, Drake Reinhardt, 23, Sebastian Bartlett,
Right
25, Hayden Duval.
Deep for the Red Devils. But none of the kicks have made it back there. They've been these little side pooch kicks to keep it away from Duval. So Norberg kick, and he's going for that soft area. Jackson Phillips had a lot of action here tonight with his returns, and he will be brought down on about the 41.
Forward progress to the 41, and that's where the Red Devils started with 19 seconds.
So that's where the Red Devils will start out 1st and 10 with 19
Jackson
seconds
Phillips
left
on the
here
return.
in the third.
Phillips is down.
Tackle made by Noah Ferguson.
Phillips looks like a cramp when that leg goes straight up. All right, Red Devil fans, we'll take a 30-second break, and it's while they tend to Phillips, and you're listening to Red Devil Football on 99.3 The Eagle. We'll be back in
Joey laughing.
All right, back here at Yellville as we get Phillips up and off the
41 yard
field.
line.
Empty backfield for Jaden Martin.
Yeah, because they want to scam you.
There's simulated the snap there. It's going to be against the offense.
Joey says that's when you made it, whenever you start having scammers pop up, because you have
Red Devils get a 5-yard penalty.
Penalty before the snap. False start against Atkins is a 5-yard penalty.
So it'll be 1st and 15.
It'll be 1st down and 15 at the 36.
These other pages, because they're just going to try to get your information.
Martin, empty backfield.
1st and 15.
Takes a snap. It's a high one, but he pulls it down, and he's going to go down.
For a sack back at the 31-yard line.
Jaden Martin,
sack right there.
Ball carrier.
He's lucky he got a hand on it.
Yeah.
Denver Layton
This
and
drive
Nick
is
Peter make
going
the
in the wrong
tackle.
direction.
Loss of 4 will make it 2nd down and 19
So
at the 32.
another loss, and it'll be 2nd and 19. That's going to bring it into the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter.
Yellville 36, your Atkins Red Devils 20. We'll take a 30-second break and be back here in Yellville. You're listening to Red Devil Football on 99.3. All right, Red Devil fans, back here at Yellville as we get ready to start the fourth quarter of play, and it's been an exciting one here tonight as the Red Devil offense has shown a lot of life here tonight and just really made some great plays. It's been the running game of Yellville against really the passing attack of Atkins.
Yeah, that's been the story tonight, but unfortunately the story recently has been penalties at inopportune times for the Red Devils.
So here's second down, and Martin wheels it back to Sims. Sims is trying to get outside, and Sims is going to get a lot of that penalty yardage back and make it third and probably about 11.
Third down and about 11 here for the Red Devils.
Martin's pass complete. Number 80, Lucas Sims.
So
we'll see if the Panther defense
it will be third
Denver Layton
and
and Bryson Armour make the tackle. It's going to bring up
11
third down
on
and
the
11
Red Devil 40.
at the 40-yard line.
Undoubtedly, the Red Devils will go for it here, down 16 here in the fourth quarter. They'll have two chances to pick up 11 yards. See if the defense
Martin
can step up, make a
rolling,
play, out to
and he fires out into the flat. It's complete. It's caught.
They're going to mark him down.
That is a catch there by Reinhardt.
Not enough for the first down.
Drake Reinhardt's made two good catches here
Martin's
tonight.
pass complete.
And again, the spot
Number
is
6, Drake Reinhardt.
a little short, in my opinion.
Caleb Harville on the tackle. It's going to be fourth down and 3 at the 48-yard line.
The Panthers have the chance to get off the field.
I thought Drake caught that ball closer to the 50.
Yeah.
That was a great throw against his body.
Which would have made it about 4th and 1, and now we're looking at 4th and 3.
And really a pretty rough spot there.
So 4th and 3 for the Red Devils.
Too wide to each side now.
Martin
Shotgun
takes a snap.
formation.
Martin, he's got heat coming. He's got to get away from one guy. And Martin's going to take off. And Martin is going to
fumbles the football. They're going to call him short of the 50. This is going to be Panther
Wow.
football.
Jaden Martin on the carry.
Defense holds up.
Out of bounds at the 49-yard line. Panthers will take over 1st and 10.
That's two questionable spots right there.
Yeah, and Jaden was trying to stretch the ball out there and get to the marker, and I think he fumbled it out of bounds, and so they brought the ball back to where he was when it left his hand. So
Great defensive
it's still the play before that.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
should have been
was-
right on the 50, close to it.
yeah, it should have been right where it is right now. But
closing speed by the defenders.
Red Devils turn it over on downs.
Yellville with the chance.
Yellville has the ball here to start this drive right at midfield.
So here's Hal underneath center, full house backfield. And Hal's going to hand off to Cotter. Cotter's going to be wrapped up there by Hayden Duval with Seaton finishing him off.
Landon Cotter on the carry.
Cotter able to pick up about
Tackle is made by
5.
Hayden
He's brought
Duval.
down.
5-yard gain makes it 2nd down and 5 at the 45-yard line.
So it'll be 2nd and 5 for the Panthers. And Scott, one thing that we've noticed here tonight, we've talked about it several times, we don't need one of those time-chewing drives because they do those pretty good.
Yeah, Red Devils really defense needs to get the ball back here for the offense.
Hal, hands off. There's work. He's going to have first down.
Eli Girth on the carry.
Sorry.
Tackle made by Hayden Duval.
And Hayden Duval makes the stop, but it's a first down.
Yeah,
First down,
about 10 yards
Panthers at the
there
35-yard line.
by Girth. He needed 5 for the first, so gets down about the 35.
So Hal gets his play from Coach Crane. Hal underneath center. And it's going to be Cotter on the carry, and Cotter goes up the middle. Seaton along with Reinhardt, bring him down with Jaden Martin. But that's going to be 7 or 8 right there.
Yeah, and about 4 of that was with a couple of Red Devils draped all over him. Cotter's just tough to bring down.
Second down and short at the 25-yard line.
So 8:30 left here in the ball game. It is 36-20. Panthers over the Red Devils. Red Devil D really needing to get the ball back for the offense, but this is Panthers are really chewing clock right now. And here's Girth, and he's going to be wrapped up quickly by Jaden Martin.
Great play
Eli
by
Girth, the ball
Jaden
carrier.
Martin, tackle for a loss.
Jaden Martin makes the tackle. We'll bring up 3rd down and 1 at the 26.
So it is 3rd and 1 now for the Panthers. Huge third down. I mean, you know they're in 2-down territory, but.
Right, a couple of big plays coming up for the Red Devil defense.
Well, conversion here is going to eat off at least another 2 to 3 minutes on the clock as well.
Here's Howell. And it's going to be a handoff to Kiter. Kiter going over the right side. He's going to have the first down and more as Seaton brings him down.
Landon Kiter, the ball carrier.
Close to the 16-yard line.
Tackle made by Landon Seaton.
But it will be 1st and 10 for.
First down, Panthers at the 17-yard line.
On the 17-yard line, 1st and 10. And
Timeout,
the Red Devil
Atkins.
D is going to take a timeout here. So with that, we'll take a 30-second break. You're listening to Red Devil Football on 99.3. All right, Red Devil fans, back here in Yellville, 7:34 left in the contest. Red Devils trail 36-20, and the Panthers have a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10 on the Red Devils' 17-yard line.
Conference victory of the year, and their first conference victory as a member of the 3A since they moved up.
So Howell is underneath center. Kiter is dotting the I. And it's going to be Kiter. Howell, full house backfield. And, football! And
Fumbled snap.
Howell was able to
Panthers.
fall on it. And that's going to bring up 3rd down here.
Break for the Panthers. That'll bring up 3rd down now.
3rd down and 8.
3rd and
At the
8.
15-yard line.
And somehow on these 3rd downs,
So Yellow's really not, they don't have a field goal kicker they can hit, so this is basically 2 plays that
They've been able to pick up a lot of them tonight.
yeah. I mean, and it's usually Girth that does it.
Yeah.
And here's Howell. No, it's going to be that bootleg, and Phillips is coming, and he hits him from behind, and that pass goes incomplete, and it'll bring up 4th down. Boy, Landon Phillips was going 90-0 to come after Howell.
Yeah, he was charging hard, and I think just the footsteps maybe influenced the pass a little bit there by Howell. He wasn't able to make the connection, but you know, we've seen that play work several times, that bootleg. You run, and then you set up the pass, and that time there were 3 Red Devil defenders around the only receiver in that pattern. So good job by the Red Devil defense to diagnose that.
Coach Crane takes the timeout for the Panthers. With that, we'll take a 30-second break. You're listening to Red Devil Football on 99.3. All right, we're back here at Yellville, 36-20. This is a big play for the Red Devil defense. 4th down. Oh, they're going to line up for a field goal. Norberg has come in, and this will be a 32-yard field goal attempt.
And we jumped off sides.
Philly before the snap.
Maybe offsides. Atkins definitely was coming for the blockers.
Offsides against Atkins is a 5-yard penalty.
Let's see if that changes.
So now that becomes a 27-yard field goal.
And maybe just go for it. So instead of 4th and 8, it'll be 4th and
Mason Martin was
5-yard
he was
penalty.
heading in.
He was coming in to try to block from the edge, and just got a little anxious.
27, 26-yarder.
Here's the snap, the kick, and it's blocked. It is blocked, and Davis falls on it, so the Red Devil D does their job and gets the ball back for the offense.
Atkins will
Big play by the Red Devil defense. Give the ball back to the Red Devil offense.
21-yard line.
6 minutes left on the clock. We're down by 2 scores. So
you got to go
move
quick.
Gotta move quick. And, you know, Shane, this is a different situation than we've seen the rest of the season. We've talked all along the year about how the lack of depth by the Red Devils has kind of forced them to slow things down a little bit. We know Coach Porter wants to go fast, and now he gets a chance to go fast here, and you got some depth. You can make some substitutions and give some guys a break. And just move the ball fast. That's what the Red Devils need to do here.
So 6 minutes left here in the contest. Martin, shotgun formation, takes the snap, rolling out. Martin fires deep, and he's got a man, and that's going to be pass interference against the Panthers.
Dragged it down, so it'll be a 15-yard penalty right off the bat.
That ball kind of fluttered. I don't know if somebody got a hand on it or if it just came off the side of Jaden Martin's hand, hung up there, and Dawson Killer was trying to adjust to it, and he got drugged down.
So, but, you know,
10-yard penalty.
That's probably the best play for the Panther defense. You know, go ahead and give up 15 instead of giving up 30.
Yeah, or more.
Yeah. So the Red Devils move up to the 36 with the 1st and 10.
Halfway here in the 4th.
3 wide to the near side.
Here's Martin. Martin rolling out,
Rolls to his left.
and he's got pressure. Martin, and he gets rid of it, and it goes incomplete. Boy, he was lucky there was somebody in the area right
Martin's
there.
pass incomplete.
Because he could have got grounded.
Yeah, very nearly was intercepted.
It was.
2nd down and 10.
So good pressure from the Panther defense. That'll bring up 2nd down and 10 now.
Jane was able to elude one pass rusher there and give himself just a little bit of time, but that pocket closed up in a hurry.
So here's Martin, 2nd and 10. Sorry, 2nd and 10, trips to the left. And Martin throws a quick strike, and it goes in and out of the hands of Sims right there.
That's going to bring up.
So it'll be 3rd and 10.
Martin's pass incomplete.
Martin had a little mustard on that one.
He had some heat on it.
Be 3rd down and 10.
Put some mustard on that.
And, you know, if Sims was able to make that catch, he had a lot of room to run toward the middle of the field. The ball just had a little too much zip on it.
Down also did 1 timeout, so a stop here, they'd be able to run the clock down.
So it is 3rd and 10 for the Red Devils.
Sack would be great.
Martin takes the snap, rolling out to his left. He looks, he's looking, and he fires out, complete to Phillips. And there's a flag over here in the backfield, and I thought Phillips took a late shot on the
Martin's
sideline.
pass complete, number 5, Landon Phillips.
Took a
There's
shot
a penalty
after
marker
he
down.
got out of bounds there for sure.
To the 45.
But what is our penalty in the backfield here?
It's going to be just short of the 1st down. Let's see what the penalty is there. Looks like it's going to be Panther players appointment at Atkins.
Holding on the Red
against
Devils.
Atkins is the call.
Back him up 10 yards.
10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. We'll move the ball back to about the 25-yard line.
It's going to be 3rd down.
So holding against the Red Devils.
3rd and 21.
For Atkins. 5:39 left to play.
And that'll make it 3rd and 21 now for the Red Devils. 5:39 left in the game. Red Devils trailing by 16.
Trying to hang on for their 5th win of the season. 2 split wide to the near side. Snap
Martin
high
pulls
again.
down the snap.
Able to come down with it.
Martin fires it off to Duval, and Hayden's not going to get nothing at all right there. They did a great job staying home on the little dump off.
Martin's pass complete, number 25, Hayden Duval.
Good job by the Yellville defense to read that one.
Bryson Armour and Braden McCullough combined
Keep
for
a
the
couple of
tackle.
guys in position to make a play there.
Armour makes the stop for the Panthers, and it is 4th and 21 now. So in your playbook, Scott, what do you dial up for 4th and 20?
I don't know.
About 20. 20 now.
4th and 20 at the 26-yard line.
Wouldn't be surprised to see the hard count, see if we could try to get 5 the easy way.
Get a easy 5.
6 on the play clock. Out of the shotgun, 3 wide to the near
Here's the
side.
snap.
Quarterback able to bring
Martin
it, snap it in,
fires,
on the right
and
side.
he goes deep, and it's incomplete.
Overthrown and incomplete.
Martin's pass incomplete.
Receiver had a step on the defender and falls incomplete.
Lucas Sims, the intended receiver.
So the
Panthers
ball
will
will
take
go
over
over to
1st
the
and 10
Panthers.
at the 26-yard
1st and
line.
10 right there with 4:46 left.
Left the play here in the ball game.
Martin was trying to hit Lucas Sims over on the far side, and Lucas had a couple of steps on the defender, but pass was just a little too long for him.
First down, so this is over.
Like you said, that gives Yellville the ball back on the Red Devil 26.
So Howell comes underneath center, full house backfield. And he's going to hand off to Cotter. And Cotter's going around the right side. And Cotter is going to get all the way down inside the 15, close to the 10.
Landon Cotter, the ball
As Seaton
carrier.
makes the
Penalty
stop.
marker in the end of the
We've got a
play.
flag.
A couple of late flags come flying in there.
We're going to mark him down, call it for 13. It'll be a gain of 13 on the play, and we'll see what the flag is.
Personal foul
Dead
against the
ball,
Red Devils.
unsportsmanlike conduct against Atkins.
Dead ball foul will be half the distance to the goal. It'll be 1st and goal.
Half the distance to the goal. 1st and goal, Panthers at about the 6-yard line.
So it'll be 1st and goal now for the Panthers on the Red Devils 6.
A real chance to put this one away here. Like I said, I'm trying to bleed this clock as much as they can.
Well, another score makes it a 3-score game, so a score or bleed.
And here's the handoff to Cotter. Cotter goes inside, and he's
Landon
going to be
Cotter
short
on
of
the
the
carry.
goal line.
Takes it down to the 1-yard line, gain of about 5 or 6 on the
Tackle
play.
made by
2nd and
Hayden
goal.
Duval.
Hayden Duval makes the stop. as
2nd
we
and
hit the
goal at the
4-minute
1-yard line.
Panthers can take the time here.
2nd and goal now for the Panthers on the Red Devil 1.
And the Panthers will take over.
As it was intended for Dawson Killer, and it goes
Intended for
incomplete,
Dawson
and
Killer.
it'll go over.
Panthers will
on
take over
downs to
1st
the
and
Panthers.
10.
Run the clock out here. Get out of
The
town
34-yard line. Mark at the 35.
with the victory. It is senior night here. Panthers.
So 2:12 left in the game. Red Devils trail 44-20. Like we said, we will be off next week with an open date. And then we will finish up in Atkins at Sorrells, Limley Field, Sorrell Stadium senior night as Melbourne rolls in.
On the road at Newport. Full house backfield.
Howell takes it, hands off to Cotter going up the middle, and Cotter's going to have the 1st down, and he's finally going to be brought down by Sebastian Bartlett.
Play.
Jaden Martin was able to get a hold of
Tackle made
Cotter's
by
jersey
Sebastian Bartlett.
and just hold on, or he would have been in the end zone for a touchdown on that play.
We do have a flag.
We do have a flag on the play.
Again, another good crowd that's come out tonight to support the Panthers.
We've got
And
face mask.
Face mask against Atkins is the penalty.
we'll be on the road next week. We won't be streaming that game.
Penalty will be added to the end of the run. 10 yards. Nope.
Was a 5-yard face mask.
5-yard penalty.
It was the 5-yard accidental.
Now from about the 13-yard line.
And it looked like the official stepped off about 3.
1st and 10 Panthers
So
at
we're
the
under 2
12-yard
minutes
line.
now. And it is 44-20
2 minutes now.
here in Yellville. Howell underneath center.
2-back set in the backfield.
And Howell's going to hand off to Cotter, and Cotter is
Breaking tackle.
going to be brought down
Job.
at the 10. Actually, that was not
Nick
Cotter.
Veeder on the carry.
That was Nick Veeder.
Veeder on
Tackle
the
made by
carry.
John Davis.
Wrapped up in the
John
backfield.
Davis makes the stop for the Red
Gain of
Devils.
yard makes it 2nd down and 9 at the 11.
Certainly the Panthers are in no hurry here.
So, Scott, the Red Devils are going to fall to 0-9 on the year. But, I mean, hands down,
Guys, I appreciate y'all letting me come do the ball game.
one of the most exciting games for them this year.
Yeah, we saw some really good things from
Yeah, we'll be posting
the Red Devils tonight as Yellville
Oh,
just
Howell
takes
will
a
take a
knee
knee.
there.
saw glimpses of the future.
Yeah, a lot of freshmen contributed tonight.
But
3rd down and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Once again, it was the penalties. It was the just the things that have hurt us all year. The untimely bad snap, or it's just those things that have hurt the Red Devils all year. And you think, when is it our turn to catch a break?
Yeah.
But boy, they did. They give us some excitement here tonight. It was, they played hard and gave it everything they had, showed what RDP was, and fought for 4 quarters out here tonight. But they're going to fall 44-20 here tonight to the Yellville Panthers.
The final score, Panthers 34, Red Devils 20.
And with that, we will take a 30-second break, come back and wrap this one up in Yellville here tonight. To the Yellville Panthers, and Scott, we've hit on it. We're seeing improvement as the season comes, winding down. We're seeing more and more improvement on the offense. Defense is still playing hard, and it's just those things that just have bit us all year. The untimely penalties, the turnovers, they have just stayed with us all year like a cold you can't get rid of. And we fall here tonight 44-20.
Yeah, good effort, especially coming out in the second half. Red Devils on offense were able to move the ball really well. 2 scores to open the second half, and like you said, Shane, it's just the penalties at just the wrong times. We had some big penalties tonight. Of course, we had a few snaps sail over the quarterback's head for some lost yardage, and that's just something you can't afford when you're trying to claw your way back into a ball game.
Scott, we decided off the air here that we're going to go with our Thrive Mortgage player of the game. We're going to go with sophomore quarterback Jaden Martin. Jaden threw 2 touchdown passes tonight, and he caught the other touchdown tonight. So, and he made a lot of tackles on defense tonight too. So Jaden Martin, our sophomore quarterback, is our Thrive Mortgage player of the game.
Yeah, Jaden had a really good game. Like you said, he not only threw the ball well and threw a couple of touchdown passes, but he came in on the trick play. The freshman quarterback, Cole Crawford, came in, was lined up in the slot, ran the reverse to him, and Cole was able to find Jaden in the end zone for the touchdown.
Well, Red Devil fans, this was a valiant effort here tonight by the Red Devils, but they do fall here to the Panthers 44-20. Like we said, next week we're off. Hey, go support those Lady Red Devil volleyball girls as they are going for the state title next week. We will take a week off with Red Devil football. We'll be back in 2 weeks with Melbourne as we wrap up the season in Atkins. I'm Shane Martin, the man who calls all your Red Devil action. My broadcast partner, Scott Warren.